All right, what's going on, everybody? KB Card Stacks here. I had one of my biggest flips. I sold a ton of cards from a lot that I picked up. Let's talk about it. All right, I'm gonna have to check with my numbers guy, but I think this was like $600, and these slabs on the bottom were about 400 of it. One of my biggest flips ever. Let's just jump right to it. So we got a Cam Ward base. I had an issue with base cards. Someone wanted to return 3 base cards. I just refunded them, but I thought I pulled down all my base cards. I guess I sold this Cam Ward, so that was $3. Again, I'll have a video about that return because that was frustrating. Quentin Joyner, yellow. I like the yellow when it's the full color. I don't know why, but some of the yellows just have the border that is color, and then some have all the yellow. Quentin Joyner in the portal was a high 4-star kid out of Texas. I think he was like a finalist for Gatorade Player of the Year or something. I think he's going to Texas Tech. I saw some interest with Texas. I just don't know why he'd go there with TJ Baxter. But that was $4. Again, I pulled this. Autos of his sell for like $5 or $6, so I'm not gonna hold out and maximize my value waiting to get $6 or $7. I think I had it listed for 10. Cade Klubnik, really loved this card. Loved the image and loved the purple color match. I pulled this one to 375. I don't know why the mini diamonds are to 75s and then the regular colors are with the 99s. I don't know why, but I think this sold for $6. I like it. In the playoffs, we'll see how they do. Quick flip here, Josh Hoover on the black and white stealth. I don't think I really like these stealth cards. It's my wife's favorite parallel. I handed her a stack of cards, and she said this specifically, Hoover, was her favorite card. I don't know why. I picked this up for 10. I sold it for 20. I'm trying to get better about those quick flips. Normally, previous Gaby card stacks would have listed it for $29.99. Would have, tried to field offers anywhere above $22, $23. Now I'm in for the quick money, quick flip. I'll take it to 48. His autos are expensive, so just interesting to see that. This was a lot of 3 cards, $36 for these. I'll have to check if it was a promoted listing because I had this listed at 15, which is way over comps. I had this listed at 15, and then I had this, I think, at like $5 or $6. I picked this up at the state show. It's numbered to 340. I picked this up in a dollar box and had it listed for like $6 or $7. So nice little flip. Shedeur Sanders, I think, is going number 1. Tetairoa McMillan, wide receiver number 1. I was telling you all summer. I've never seen Luther Burden go up and get a ball. I've never really seen him make a play like that. I don't know. Then Tetairoa blew up week 1, 300 yards, 4 touchdowns, I think. Insane. His base autos were doing like $100 that week. That was crazy. And then Travis Kelce. I'm not an NFL guy, but I don't even know how he's doing, but whatever. Jackson Dart, I picked this up in a lot from Lootbox TV. He ripped open I don't know how many boxes, but I basically bought all of his hits. And this one, another little quick flip. It's a refractor. It's his 3rd-year auto. He's not in the playoffs, so just wanted to get out of it. $25, I think. I think I could have listed it for like 30, 35, but again, KB Card Stack's going to be faster with his money in 2025, so I'll take that. I think I valued it at about $20 when I was making a deal with Lootbox. So it was basically like, hey, what do you think you would sell all of these at? And I'll give you a percentage. Ramblin' Man on the Ashton Gene T. I think this sold very quick. As soon as I listed it, it sold, but I was not the cheapest. So $7 or so on that one. Not going to win the Heisman, it appears. I'm recording this Friday. I think the Heisman is tomorrow. So you'll see it after, and we'll know for sure. But the odds don't look good. Eric Singleton in the portal on 3, and I think 24/7 have him as the number 1 player in the portal. That's insane. I love Georgia Tech. I am very high on Georgia Tech. I love everything they're doing. I love Eric Singleton, freshman All-American, 600 yards. I think he had like 6 touchdowns. I think he pretty much replicated that production this year. I love Eric Singleton, and if he were sticking with Georgia Tech, I would have gone nuclear on him. Looks like he's going to Georgia. I don't like that at all. I don't like it at all. I don't like it at all. Georgia, I don't know. That offense, like, no one is getting featured, like, outside of Brock Bowers. Like, there's not a ton of production to be had. Go to Ole Miss. Go to Florida. Go to South Carolina. Go to, I don't know, just go be the dude somewhere, right? Like, Georgia, I just feel like they haven't had a 1,000-yard receiver since, like, 2003. I don't know. It's insane. I don't like it. And I think Ole Miss is in the mix, and Auburn. Don't go to Auburn either, but yeah, that one just, I don't like it. I don't like it. Miller Moss, I bought this. I have the tendency to buy cards when guys are benched. I think it was announced that he was going to be benched or hit the portal or whatever. And I think I bought this on DC for like $1. So sold this for $5. Nothing crazy. Buy Schultz Hutton to $199. I pulled this out of, this was out of my, not hybrid box, the Breakers Delight box. Sold that for $6. Nothing crazy there. I don't know what his market is like. I'm not really a buyer of his. Jonah Coleman. I really like this card. I really like Jonah Coleman. 3 of 3 jersey number. I was buying him all offseason. I loved him at Arizona. I thought he was super underrated. He was splitting carries with 3-4 running backs last season and had damn near close to 900 yards and a whole bunch of touchdowns. I really believed in him. Went up to Washington. I didn't really keep up with them too much. Once they started losing, I was satisfied and didn't need to watch anymore. But I really like Jonah Coleman. I hope he does well. I imagine he'll stay another year in the league, or for the league. I don't know, but he'll be interesting to watch. I would definitely go heavy on him if he had licensed stuff. This one sold for 28. I probably bought it for about 20. I had it listed for 50 for the longest time, but I'm like, hey, I'm trying to move some cards. Ralph Martino, I don't know if I pulled this or I picked up a huge lot of autos for like $2 a piece. This one sold for $5. Ralph Martino, I think, is at Eastern Maryland Shores University, and I don't think he's playing much, so unfortunate. Devin Neal refractor, I think this was like $250. I'm just listing all refractors of, just anybody outside of like the top 10 guys at $3, so nothing crazy. Elijah Badger, 101 State Pride, Arizona State. He's now at Florida, so a little outdated here, but 3 of 4. This was a throw-in. It was the Bo Perbola 1 of 1, I don't know what they call it, gold vinyl 101 from Leaf, and homie threw in like $25 worth of cards just included. There was this, there was a like Jacoby George 1 of 1 that I sold for like $12 or $15, and there's a 1 of 1 printing proof of Antonio Gates, that bum junior, not the senior. I think this sold for $15. I did the math. I think I have sold net like $230 worth of these. I paid $400. I've probably got another $15, and I've got the auto. So good to know. Good to know as we get into the playoffs. Sammy Brown, I picked this up in a lot from Nick, Rejected Gaming, and this one sold for like $6 or $7. Sammy Brown, I really like Sammy Brown. I just don't like the with honors. That's probably why I just wanted to quick flip it. But he was like the #1 linebacker in the country. By all accounts, he was supposed to be a guy. I haven't really dove deep into Clemson's defense. Not a team that I watched a ton of, to be honest. On defense, I guess I do watch Cade Klubnik, because that guy, his market is disrespected. I hope Clemson does well. I'm a Dabo guy. I like Dabo. Isaiah Bond, Leaf, I think I got an offer for 10. I probably paid about that preseason, just thinking, hey, he's at Texas, he's an explosive receiver, kind of a down year. Not a huge fan of the Leaf product once the licensed stuff comes out, so that's why I decided to move on. I guess I did have another base card, because I think this sold for $3 as well. Dylan Gabriel, one of the best images. Him and James Pierce certainly up there with that one. I do like Noah Fafita's image as well, and then Oscar Delp. Those are probably my top 4 images, to be honest, in Bowman that I am thinking of off the top of my head. All right, so now for my, oh, no, we have another one. Justin Herbert. So I just picked this up at the show last week. Picked this up and a couple other cards for $10. This one sold for 10. So Herbert, rated rookie. Cool, I'll take it. Making some decent margin there. And then my biggest flip ever, a ton of Juju Watkins PSA 9's. My wife was in Disneyland, so this was like September, because this was my busy season for work. I was just grinding till like 2 a.m. every single night, and I found this really bad listing of Juju Watkins PSA 9. It was just one card, and it was like Juju Watkins lot of 10 PSA 9 cards, but you wouldn't tell from the listing unless you like read it all the way through, and I don't know how I found it, but I won all of those slabs for like $80 total. I just started listing them. I think I had these at like $35 a piece. I think these were like at $40 a piece on the base. I think these were at like $40 a piece. I don't remember what I had this at. Probably about $35. I don't know where I would have got this from. Maybe I got this at the state show, but all this was $360. I paid about $8 a slab. So 24, 48, 72. So there we go. So that pays for basically the whole lot. I'll take it. Huge flip. And I was shocked. I had like my eBay notification just kept running. And I was like, what the heck am I don't know. Maybe I'm the cheapest PSA 9s, but that was a really huge flip for me. I'm excited about it. I've got a ton of Juju Watkins. I've got so much Juju on ComC. I've got probably about 80 base cards. I've probably got about 15 refractors and 15 pinks. I've got some PSA 10 autos that I graded myself through ComC. And I think I've got another refractor auto going through ComC. So I think I'm going to try to get some more graded. The market's crazy. We were buying Juju Watkins all offseason. And Hannah Hidalgo. Shout out Hannah Hidalgo. So that's everything. If you enjoyed, drop a like, leave a comment, subscribe. Peace. Love ya. Bye.